basic other mods that you know, like magical crops, you know, but a little bit edited and such. And that's one mod. There's monsters, you know, or higher than monster in Feed the Beast. They're really intense. There's sirens in here. There's Gaia. I don't know what the other mods are for that, but there's Stargate mod. There's tons. It's just go to the World War Minecraft.net and you'll have the information on that at Techromancer. And that will get you the information needed. And there's a public PvP server to actually load up. It shows you tutorials of how to launch up the Technic launcher. It's not really something you can just say, what mod is this? It's not. It's the World War WWM in Technic launcher. And it has the how to in that website link in description to get that. Not necessarily get it. You not necessarily shouldn't be able to play the single player. It's not a single player game. If you do play a single player, I don't think you can survive because it needs to take people. Once you start landing, you're just going to be in a dying fest. So if you're loaded onto a server like such as this is to be a subscriber server only. For Pyrostasis. However, there is a PvP server, so that is, and I do apologize, I do not see the YouTube chat very well. I see the comments after the fact. I will see, however, I'm streaming on Twitch at the same time. I see that much more better. So I would make a Twitch account and go into my channel. You see the scrolling bar showing you where the Twitch address is. I'll try to see if I can, but I can't guarantee that I'll actually see the comments because you have to refresh the page most of the time. So yeah, I need a drink here. I get 24 on my drink bar there. So it's all kinds of combination of mods, and some of them just customized and edited to you know, to make it more difficulty. Some nerfed so they don't, you know, or not there, you know, like for example, you can't craft yourself a stone hoe. You have to get up to iron hoe, or you know, and that's the only way to start getting seeds is with a hoe. You have to hoe down grass. Well, and underground it won't work, but if you go up top and then you start just hoeing the ground, it will get you seeds. So you need to get yourself an iron or stone pick eventually, and then start digging and find some iron, and then smelt it, and then make yourself an iron hoe. For example, that's just one little example of something that's modified. It's a mod that's mods that are modified. Normal mods that you're probably familiar with from Feed the Beast. There's a ton. Let me see. I can disconnect real quick and I'll show you. Here's the list of mods. Okay, Forge Loader, like you know, denlib, Code Chicken, McDoodle, Core. Not enough items, power crystals, I don't know, Tinker's Construct, oh, you know, some of them are, like I said, there's some not regular that you're used to from Feed the Beast. It's modified, you know, so it's just a ton of mods. There's child mods for the creatures, special mobs, Stargate, Tech, Sync, Transporter, Tropic Craft. You know, it's more than you'd ever see in Feed the Beast. This is through the Technic launcher. Okay, and you can't play this solo player. You can't play this single player. You can, but like here, I'll show you. Okay, I disconnect, and I do have one loaded or played. You know, it's playable. Well, you can load it up. And well, that one has mismatch of something. But anyway, you pretty much land, and you can't really survive because there's no spawn point that's safe from spawn. So, see, I immediately get landed and I'm dead. You can't kill these guys like a regular Minecraft. You know, you can't just like dig in and there you go. You know, you're all of a sudden you're just on a cam spot. See, nope, pink, dead. So it's not playable in single player. There's no way you can punch fist them or get a wood. I got a hat, small dog, huh? Unlocked. Okay, well I'm up on top of a tree now. I guess you can, but it's more meant for multiplayer. And you start out on a server where there's a safe spawn point. Otherwise, you know, it's daylight, it's still dangerous. And you got these mobs that have like, are really trying to dig at me. They have like, you know, 12 to 18 hearts. So anyway, so it's not something you can play single player. So like I said, the comments, the chat on Twitch, I have to auto refresh every single time, so there's no way of reading up the comments. There is no, I mean, maybe in Google, I don't really know that too much of yet of live streaming to YouTube. I stream up straight to the channel from XSplit. So I just refresh the page and then I'll see my comments. You have to keep constantly freshening up, as far as I've seen so far for me. So there's no actual, it's different than Twitch. I'd rather you, if you need to want to talk and interact with me, I would suggest you go to twitch.tv/Shinystar1097 if you see I'm recorded live. Maybe, you know, it options to see it better on my YouTube channel because there's no options to tone it down. But yeah, let me clean my glasses real quick. Switch screens here. Got smudged. So anyway, yeah, as you hear an explosion, there is meteorites. I got that humming sound is protecting from that. Alright, so we're building up some walls. That's the next step. So the base is protected instead of just fences and up on this little island. Let's get ready. Oh, it's gonna be nighttime again. Okay, I have to go to bed. Now, if there's more people in the server, you know, then you have to have a certain amount of people to get in beds. Luckily, I had Reavers, you know, now that's pretty much been helping me out. He's away at the moment, but he has helped tremendously on getting me some stuff. Food to start out, lava, redstone. Otherwise, it's a pain, you know. There's quite a few episodes back where the base was flooded. You know, had to figure out how to, because there's physics. That's kind of temporarily turned off because it glitched the mobs. That's why there's wooden roofs, so don't have cave-ins. It's supposed to be nighttime. I saw it sunsetting. Put iron doors on there so I don't hear too much of them pounding on the door. That's not okay. Thought I saw it sunsetting. Okay. So now, here an Enderman. Oh, by the way, there's like all kinds of different creepers, more than just one regular creeper. There's alien creepers, there's ender creepers, there's six-headed creepers, but they're programmed to not blow up your, blow up blocks. There was one somewhere yesterday on Pyro stream that did, though. Forgot to get a max skin tonight. This is like a physics, it would have worked. It would have probably, you block by the bap the bottom of the trunk and it falls. So it's dirt and sand and stuff like that. So. Like this much. Well, it probably does fall a little bit of physics. No, see, physics would have made it fall. So physics is turned off at the moment because it was glitching out mobs that they wouldn't despawn or get stuck. It's gonna be tricky here. Print this bamboo there. I think physics might make not like this. So I'm gonna check it when I get turned back on. This is gonna be risky. But I'm gonna do it just because. If I have physics turn on in this whole wall section, it's not that big a deal, but you never know, it might cause something to like open up water or something, and then all of a sudden a creeper or something can come up from the top of this ravine. I'm gonna cut it in. No. Here, hold on. So I gotta do this. Just build the wall up. So to protect me from this. I don't know if they're gonna be coming in this. They don't come in on this cliff, but just because. Make it uniform. Sometimes the server lag does that double clicks on you like that. Alright, so just building up this. It's gonna be sunset again. Better go down in bed. I can show you what spawn is. It's huge too, and it's like you have to go quite a ways out before you can actually break any blocks. I have mobs in this wall somewhere. There was a cave in. I had to at one point try to get a chicken pen in there. They all died. It was supposed to be looked at soon, hopefully. This is on my lapis, or rain plants, but you get the seeds and they change them into lapis. I need to actually get my axe. Maybe I'll, can I make a quartz axe? I almost fell off that. No, I'm hit. Tin ingot. I don't want tin ingot. I got the quartz, okay. Okay, and I should have some sticks somewhere. I gotta eat. Well, not stone sticks. Apparently I don't. Okay, well, unless it's in. No, I do. Alright, and then make a. This will where you can have vein mine this. Anything on vanilla axes and, well, I think now shovels too, and the pickaxes. Anything vanilla Minecraft iron quality or above will vein, and then you hold sneak and then whack or hit at it. It'll vein mine it. Vein mine meaning like if I did this whole cobblestone, it would the whole wall just disappear. It would have vein mine, or a big chunk of it at least. So that's why I got this, so I can one swoop, hold shift. It's supposed to vein mine it. Apparently not. Vein mine must be disabled too. It was supposed to be on. Oh well, I'll take out the tree. Eventually I can make a post or a wall post out here, or a platform. Lock on. I got a feeling this is gonna fall when physics is back. probably for now, I'll probably make some steps to it. But, oh, where's that coming from? It's down below. I don't think I can do one on the outside, it would fall. Must be down below. That one's stuck on that wall. No, there he is. This is actually going to be a door. What the hell? What the hell? That's why. All right. Now, it's almost sunset again. All right, so got that. respawn. Okay, so this is spawn. And it's pretty huge. 200 blocks. I think 200, yeah. Or more. You go out and then you'll be able to break blocks. But this is the place I was talking about. You can pretty much craft stuff that and sell it to get your ranks. You sell it on these blocks up here. There's upper floor. It has a whole bunch. You go through, like, if for example you make oak planks, you can sell them 64 and you get $6.40. Not necessarily to buy, it's to level up. To sell your stuff and then you level up so that you craft higher craft recipes. For example, like ME system is very top rank. You can't just, oh, I got the material, I can make it. No, you got to rank up. For example, so I'm not sure what this place is supposed to be. Maybe they're going to put more shops here, I don't know. I mean, yeah, there's only things that you can kind of buy is in the spawns place. Like, well, that's if you had empty bottles, you can get a full bottle of water. Then it shows about the ranks. So, amount of level cash to rank up. So yeah, it goes pretty hefty. This where you can buy a spawn maid. Well, she died, I'm not going to buy another one. And then if you hire her with cake and pay for her and such. And this server you can go to Subtech. I'm going to come back here, or server to PvP, switch that. Or slash server. This is, yeah, yeah. So, anyway, I don't think there was anything upstairs. This is the back door out. So, anyway, home, wait, FA, home. Let's see if that siren despawned. They are usually pretty good despawning, not the zombies. Now, if you're on a PvP server, you wouldn't be doing regular cobble. You'd be doing compressed cobble because of explosions. They can blow up your base and get in. Apparently I didn't get... Was up not high enough on that side, that one. Alright, sunset. Damn it. No wonder it's up top, and I have to get back up there now. And the door shuts on me. Okay. I didn't make it in time. Lag setting it. Because the entities, probably. Oh, there's another geisha thing. Or Japanese orgy siren. I don't know if that's gonna work. Physics come in, but that won't work. I don't know about that. Just double click in the wrong place now. Dumb thing. Not double clicking. It's block lag. Ants realize that they're not going to find food on me. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. 1 second.
Food on me. Stop patrolling around on me.
Alright. There. Now I have a wall right here. Yeah, this can go away. Sunset again. Let's go rest. Go sleep it off here. Get the right key. Apparently my fingers just don't want to work right sometimes. Did this start hitting the wrong thing? Left and right 500 times. There we go. It thinks it's hitting one, but it's hitting two. It's like 3 or 4 times. Just gonna do it this way. So switching keys. Block lag. cobble. I'm just about got a good, decent wall system so far. Did I? I did, didn't I? I need one more door system. I think it's this way. Yes, it is. Morning. So I need torches on top. Damn it. Oh, you damn leg. Just lag. Won't let me go through. Jeez. Lag. At this point, I don't care if it's right now. It's just not have any spawns. Alright, so see, you get the lapis, or rain seeds, and you can turn them into, or rain seeds, you turn them into, craft it into, and then they get lapis. Replant more, and voila, lapis. Okay, not necessarily needs for crafting. Well, it's okay for your tinkers, but more or less so you can rank up. Because once you get here, get the sticks off of there, and make a block. 6 blocks. Put away some of this stuff here. So, once you get 14 of them, you go into spawn and then turn it into that sign. So, which I have. So, let's go do that. See what I'm talking about. /spawn. How's it going there? The Rocky is awesome. The Rock is awesome. For those watching on YouTube, come on out. I might not be able to see the chats readily too quick on or comments on the YouTube, but Twitch I'll probably see a lot quicker. So if any of those in Twitch that need to have the know-how of how to get to this, or how to, well, this server is in the subscriber server for Pyrostasis twitch.tv channel. However, there is a public PvP server. I need 16. Thought I had enough. I didn't. Okay, so anyway, that's where you would turn it in to get cash to rank up. But anyway, the information is World War Minecraft.net, or information on his Twitch TV channel /Pyrostasis, or TDK Pyrostasis, or TDK Minecraft on YouTube. There is a public PvP server. You can probably see a little bit of chat going on. That's that. I'm on the PvE subscriber server. I always get that mixed up sometimes when I sit and my tongue does. Okay, back home. Actually, do FA home. The Rock is awesome. Thank you for the follow. And also, Anus Eater. Saying hi. Anus Eater. That's what a name. Okay, anyway. Alright, so I don't have enough to cash in on the faction. Let me clear up my inventory. Probably make some more bread. Yeah, 59. Alright, put away this inventory. I'm going to start trying to get some mining up. Now, let's say it's not the regular mods that you're used to. I mean, it's overloaded with some mods you're familiar with, probably from Feed the Beast, but some of them it's customized and edited and changed and altered and added in all kinds of mods by Lemadec, Lemadec. It's a technician for Pyrostasis on his servers and his TDK community. TDK originally stood for the Dark Knight back in their old game of Dark Age of Camelot. Before even Batman came out, and eventually then they just shortened it to TDK because they didn't want to be known as the Batman Guild. So, and then eventually along those lines, Pyrostasis is a full-time streamer, as well as on YouTube. Alright, so anyway, this is pretty much customized, where if you see the upper left corner, I have an insanity bar. If that goes down too low, you start seeing the mobs that aren't there. There's an oxygen bar. That's why you gotta take leaves with you when you go down to the bottom of the surface. There's gassy environment, so you gotta take so you get enough oxygen. Not necessarily like you cannot use like oxygen tanks like you go to the moon. There is that possibility you can eventually go to the moon to Mars, because if you go on the map, there is the sun, and you see there's Mars and the moon. If you select the planet. Mouse one's supposed to select. Oh, ASD. Yeah, it's just hard to read the map. Okay, we're going there. There's the sun. There's the overworld and the moon. But yeah, so it's a lot of mods, but it's that you're somewhat familiar with, but a little bit of different alterations. For example, you cannot craft a stone hoe. You cannot craft tinker's stone stuff. You have to do iron, or iron above, or tinker stuff above that. So, and that's the only way to get seeds, is hoeing green grass blocks. Get my inventory cleanup. That's what I need to do. Okay, let's not have a different spot for those seeds. Okay, those are gonna highlight this all. Well, I might as well put them in there though. Put these over there too. Okay. Those go there. It's starting to lag. I'm gonna have to restart the client. After a while, there's just problems. Sometimes the mobs just don't despawn. There's some creatures off in this wall this way that caved in. I had tried to get a chicken pen, but they didn't survive. There's some problem with domesticated animals on this server. Chickens and cows are rare. There's no respawning. They're all pretty much extinct or endangered. And the reason why there's lava right here is if it gets cold, I have to jump in. There's no campfire, so you jump in, and then that's why the water's here, as well as to get in and drink and cool off if you need to, if you're too hot. And this is pretty much a lava tank next door here that Reavers gave to help me and keep the tanks. That way I can go in here. Actually, I got to get iron, so eventually I can fill this thing. I lost my iron buckets yesterday. Pretty nasty spawn. It's hardcore on the mobs. Alright, get rid of more of my inventory. It'd be nice to have a sorting system, but it's trying to get my transport pipes, but finding out there's no filters. I'd have to talk to Lamb about that, if they can put in filters and retrievers. It'd be nice to make a somewhat simple sorting system. Possibly might be able to with hoppers, but I have to level up to be able to craft a redstone clock. That's what I'm guessing. By the looks of, unless it's altered to do a different way, I'd have to ask. Let's see. Okay, I had some fences somewhere in here. Wait a minute. That can go there. Something in my. It's 3 glass there. 51 there. Oh, wood slabs. I'm getting tired of that growling zombie crap. I really don't want to dig out there. It's just a hassle because of the flood. Well, that's right. Now the physics got turned off. Still, it might be a pain. Pressure plate. Damn it! I guess did I take all the? Yeah, I did take all the fences out. Then that's probably what it is. All right. Well, probably find it later, but put those away. Any other kind of sticks I have around? I'm getting tired of hearing those mobs. I might have to mute the sound because I'm getting tired of hearing them growling. I didn't mean to pick up that up. I don't know why I did that. Okay, and slime. So I had to move my bed. My bed was here, and I couldn't sleep because they're always in the wall. Alright, I'm getting tired of this. I have to find that. I don't want to die, but where are they at? Take a stack, not just one. Okay, I just did. I took 2. I need to trade another shovel. There's where he was. I found him. Well, I got rid of the little one of them. It's nighttime. All right. So there's different kinds of cobblestone, but in order to get enough, you have to get 9. Actually, I might be able to do it. Take this. If you mix match them, then you can make the condensed. Okay, make regular cobblestone that way, okay. Or you just do a whole thing and compress them, and then uncompress them. There's dolomite right here, I think. Okay, and then and a clay. Do I have clay here? No. Put away the clay. Okay, I got my flour, got my bottles, got my plants I gotta get rid of. Put this away. Okay, and then let's go mine. I can't get through the door now. I had to restart the client probably. Or else if I can get away from those spawns. That's why I put leaves up here. Help with oxygen. And as I go down. To get closer to the void, you hear the void monster growling. Somewhere I took an offshoot down and found something decent to mine. This way, here we go. No, missed all this. Okay. Alright. I'm actually gonna go back home and then hit slash back. Make myself something I can bane mine with. Like, pick up that in one shot. Let's see. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and my sticks. too. I can put away my axe. Okay, and then back. I'm gonna teleport in 1 minute. Okay, let me actually get a couple more carrots then. Okay, sneak and unk. Got that all in one shot. Okay, so wish I had some buckets. I hear lava. One notification, one poke on Facebook for some reason. Who poked me? Somebody supposed to have poked me, but I didn't know. Nice, redstone. Vein mine. Oxygen's going down for some reason. We're going to. And my water is going down, so. Home. I got water bottles, but might as well just go home and back after this. I don't know why I have my hoe with me. Lag. Okay, so let's conclude on this episode. We're going to be starting another one after this. Thank you very much for watching, and like I said, the description down below in the YouTube channel and those on Twitch, I can let you know how. That's pretty much World War Minecraft. And there's a website, worldwarminecraft.net, or you can go to TDK Pyrostasis in YouTube, TDK Minecraft in YouTube, or go to twitch.tv/pyrostasis for more information and join the stream. This one's pretty much a subscriber channel or server, and there is a public PvP server with this mod pack. It's a major mouse amount of mod packs that are modified and designed or edited and customized by Lemedec, LEMADEC. It's a technician for Pyrostasis. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll continue on another episode after this. It's a pretty hardcore system. Thank you. 1 second. Twitch will be still continuing on, but we'll just make another episode here in a second. Thank you.